Aggressive Inline is the latest game from Z-Axis, the developer that worked on the Dave Mirra series as well as Thrasher Skate and Destroy. Instead of skateboarding or biking, this time it's inline skating. The game plays an awful lot like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. They've incorporated the revert move from Tony Hawk 3 into something called the cess slide, which, same deal. When you're coming down from a ramp, you just hit R2, you'll spin a quick 180, you can pop that up into a manual and keep your combos going. It has a similar trick system to the Tony Hawk games and to the Dave Mirra games, but it's mostly focused around one button for your air tricks. Basically, it's up to 3 directions and a button for a trick, so there's no shortage of tricks even though you're only using one button to do them. The circle button is used for kind of an action button. You use it to talk to people, which will give you goals and levels, and you also use it to grab onto poles, both horizontal and vertical, to kind of flip around, kind of like Airblade, also for the PS2. The neat thing that Aggressive Inline does is the levels are really, really big. They're probably bigger than any of the levels in Tony Hawk 3, bigger than any of the Dave Mirra 2 levels. They seem just really gigantic, and there's a whole lot of stuff to do in them. To kind of facilitate this, they've gotten rid of the run timer. Pretty much every game up to this point has had 2-minute runs. You just have 2 minutes to go around the level and do your thing. But this game is going to be the first to kind of do away with that and let you take the levels at your own pace. You still have to do tricks and stuff because you have a health meter that's constantly draining, and if you wreck too much or just kind of sit around, that'll drain out and you'll lose. So you just kind of continually do tricks and you can go around as much as you want. The only time timers do come into play is when you start a goal. Sometimes there'll be timed goals like get 40,000 points using only this section of the level, or you have 2 minutes to grind these 8 things, and those will start a timer for that one specific goal, but it won't kick you out of the level when you're done. As a result of the size, each level has just a ton of goals to it. There's some of them that are really score-oriented and basic, but then there's a lot of the kind of do this trick in this section of the level, or grind these 4 things. And a lot of those create really big chain reactions where just the level deforms. You'll be letting boulders roll loose and wreck into bridges. Big propane tanks will go flying all over the level, and that'll create half pipes in its wake. And there's just a lot of stuff like that in every level. A big Ferris wheel will fall off and roll around, just wreaking havoc. In the end, Aggressive Inline is a game that both takes from previous games in the genre and innovates on its own. And it's sure to be a gameplay style that we're going to see come up again and again as these levels get bigger and as the games get larger.